Okay, hey. Alright, so this is pretty much my story. I'm Sasha, by the way. So I'm gonna try as hard as possible to make this story under 5 minutes because I was looking on YouTube and all of these videos are like 10 to 20 minutes long, and I'm not gonna bore you with my life story. So, with my mom, it was actually pretty funny. I think that was the easiest it was for me ever. So my mom is a substitute teacher at my school, and she was working this day. I had no idea that she was working anyway, and at that time, she was pretty much the only person who didn't know that, or who I didn't tell. Her and my mom, my dad and my mom, and pretty much their family, but that was about it. But all my siblings kind of knew, and all my friends pretty much knew, but I'll get to that in a second. So, my mom was subbing, and I was walking my girlfriend to her class, and we were holding hands, of course. And when we got to her class, I kissed her goodbye, and my mom saw everything, and I had no idea. I didn't see her or anything. And so when I got home, I still had no idea that she had known. And it was funny. I was going to my room, and she was sitting in the living room, and so I walked by, and she stopped me, and she told me to sit down. So I sat down for a second, and she was like, "So how are you and your girlfriend doing?" And oh my god, I seriously thought my heart fell through my ass. I was like, "How do you know about that?" I was like, "Did someone tell you?" She's like, "No, I saw y'all two holding hands today." And I was like, "Lovely." Then I asked her if she was mad. She said she wasn't mad at all. She said she knew pretty much this whole time. So, I mean, it was pretty obvious when I was a child. I was always wearing jeans and t-shirts, and I always had short hair. Like, imagine me right now with a baby with a baby face as a child. That's exactly what I see. This is me as a child. I look exactly the same, except in that picture I was forced to wear that dress. I would have never been seen in a dress when I was that young. But yeah, so telling my dad, it was pretty easy too. It was kind of different though. I don't really talk about it with my dad. I talk about it all the time with my mom, but not with my dad because he's kind of religious, so, But I have 3 sisters, and they're always judging my girlfriends. They're always trying to find the perfect girlfriend for me, like telling me that I can do better and stuff. But that kind of gets annoying. But with my brother, it's pretty funny because he is really attractive, but he is such an asshole. So he is not good at getting girls at all, and he hates that I can get more girls than he can. So with me and him, it's just one big competition, so it's kind of funny with him. And with my friends, they're unbelievable. This is what happened. At that time when I told them I was working at Whataburger, and I knew all of them were coming up there. There was about 7 or 8 of them, and they were pretty much all my closest friends. And they all came up there, and they ordered food, and I figured, when I gave them their food, I would sit down for a second and, tell them. And I kind of had this whole speech planned out, but when it came down to it, I got pretty nervous, and I was just like, "Guys, I gotta tell you something." And I just straight up said it, "I'm gay." And they didn't even care, for real. My best friend was like, "Okay, where's the ketchup?" And I was like, "Really? I was so pissed when it was great though. So I was actually fortunate to have, friends and family and siblings, that honestly don't give a fuck if I'm gay or straight, just be who I want to be. So I've never had problems, so I guess I was pretty lucky. I've never had anyone intentionally call me a faggot. I think that'd be pretty hurtful. I'm not gonna lie. So, but that was my story. So I hope that was short enough.